Good morning, boys and girls. Today's Bible story is the bread and the fish miracle. This is a true story, just want you to know. It just happened a very, very long time ago, but it's a true story. And it happened around the time when Jesus was around. And I wanted you to know about it because it's just so amazing how this could possibly happen. I wanted you to know that this has something to do with all of us because lots of times we have miracles happen in our lives and we just don't know how did that happen. Okay, so we're going to start the story. A long time ago, Jesus was walking around and a crowd of people started following him and started asking him questions and asking him to heal them. Some were very, very sick and some were very weak. And so what do you think Jesus did? Of course he helped them. He healed them and he helped them with all of their problems. And all of these people were so many. But the thing is, they didn't realize how far away they were from the city. They kept walking and following Jesus for hours until they looked around and they said, uh-oh, where are we? We're very far from home. And so it was around the time that they want to eat. It was around lunchtime, I would think. So they started to get hungry and they're looking around. Uh-oh, there's no supermarket around here, or there's no place to eat or buy food. So Jesus said to his disciples, you know what? Don't worry. You go get them food. And the disciples said, what? Us? Where are we going to go to get all food, so much food for thousands of these people? There were 5,000 men, and not including women and children. So that's a lot of mouths to feed. So Jesus said, okay. Ask the people to sit in groups. And you know what? There was this one little boy. It said, I have some food. And the little boy said, my mommy made me some food to take with me on the road. And so the disciples said, really? Can we see? And he said, sure. So the little boy was very happy to share. And that's what we all do. We share what we have to those in need and those who don't have any. And that's what this little boy did. He didn't say, oh no, this is all mine. I'm very hungry and I'm far away from home. But no, he said, yes, I will share. And you know what he had in his basket? He had 2 fish and 5 little loaves of bread. You think this is going to be enough to feed 5,000 people? It's not even enough to feed 5 people, let alone 5,000. But you know what? With God, with Jesus, everything is possible. Absolutely nothing is impossible when you have Jesus. So I just wanted to show you my little basket that I made. So here's a little basket like the little boy had. He had a basket and in it were 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. So Jesus said, okay, let everyone sit down in groups. And do you know what? They served this 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread until everybody had finished eating. So how do you think that happened? How could that possibly happen? Well, with us, it could never happen, but Jesus makes things possible if you believe. So everybody went home full of food. They weren't hungry anymore. They weren't weak going home, traveling a long way home. So this is a lesson to us that with God, all things are possible. And you know what? Jesus will never let us be hungry or in need of anything that we need. He always will provide for us. Because you know why? Because you are the most important person to Jesus. And in the Bible, there is a verse that says, I am the bread of life. That's in the book of John in the Bible. So you make sure to ask your mommy and daddy to show you that verse and try to memorize it. Again, it is, I am the bread of life. Do you know who they're talking about? Who is the I? The I is Jesus. Jesus is the bread of life. Bread is essential to life, and Jesus is essential to life. So I wanted to show you just a picture that I printed out from somewhere and I colored it. So here is Jesus right there. And here's the sweet little boy who was sharing his food. And he was probably showing it to everyone that this is what he had. And look at all the people. Now, there was just a few people on this picture, but actually there are thousands and thousands of them. Couldn't even see them all. They're all everywhere. They were everywhere. So this is just a coloring page that I did, okay? So once again, you are the most important person in Jesus' life. To Jesus, you are it. Okay, so don't forget to pray. Before you eat, you remember the story of the miracle of the bread and the fish. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, one God. Amen. Till next time.